out for work and I just got paid. Looking forward to the parties, I can hardly wait. Been waiting for the weekend.
Hey, what's up, world? Baldhead And Friends podcast on Intellectual Radio. And today, we're talking about a couple of topics of things. We're talking about health issues, and we're also talking about relationship issues. To me, I got one of my great friends in the comedy game, all the way from Detroit. Please welcome my brother, Martini Harris.
What's up, what's up, what's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there in the radio world?
Podcast world. I think it's different. Podcast world. Radio
Podcast world. Yeah. How y'all doing? You can see me, hear me. How you doing? Get down.
Yeah.
My dog Baldhead. Got the lovely ladies up here.
Ladies, introduce yourself again one more time, please.
I'm Mia Lou, and I'm comedian Little B. I'm in 72.
You act like you ain't. Y'all act like y'all. Y'all had a repast today. Y'all like.
I'm sorry. My name is Mia Lou.
No. Yeah.
Same thing. You just sung it. That's all.
My other partner in crime just walked in the door too.
Hey, Tweety.
Tweety, the infamous, the one and only. She's here with her lumberjack shirt on.
You said lumberjack.
She's ready.
Your hair.
Oh, I thought that was. I thought that was one of them. I don't know what I saw. That is a wrestling shirt. She's in a wrestling shirt. But we're gonna get these topics together. First off, I want to give a moment to someone that's very special that we lost. One of our she was a sister in the comedy game. She had her own podcast on Intellectual Radio. Great loss in the comedy world. Good friend, my girl, Miss Nikki. Wow. And y'all, please give her a round of applause. Give her a round of applause.
All right. Yeah.
The first person to put me on Intellectual Radio and told me about a podcast, anything. And I was like, I ain't finna do that. But guess what? Here I am.
It's actually better than radio, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually better than radio. People can see you, and you can the connection is much wider. It's broader.
Yeah, and we also on iHeartRadio, so if they can't watch us, they can listen to us.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That's a good thing.
Right.
Yeah. All right, let's get started, y'all. What's happening?
So we're talking about diabetes and high blood pressure, and you want to share your story?
Diabetes. Well, we got to talk about diabetes.
Because it's a serious issue, especially with this this sugar tax high. So people, that like to drink pop, this should be a reason for them to stop, don't you think?
I think they should have stopped already, but you're right. Because I went and bought somebody a pop the other day.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I was like, why is it so high? I didn't really figure out the situation. I kept asking the man. The pops was usually $1. So I bought 2 ginger ales.
Oh my God.
They was like $1.50. I was like, wait a minute. It was like $2.50. I was like, why is it 2? Why is it $50 come from? They gonna tell us, well, they have a sugar tax. And it was Arab dude. He was trying to explain to me, and I couldn't understand what he was saying. So I was like, dude, you charging me for something that I really don't know why you charging me. He said something that was so cold. Well, you can do it. Everyone else is going to do it. Go to Indiana.
Go to Indiana for a soda pop.
So let me get this straight. Now I'm from Detroit. Now I got a sugar tax.
We have a sugar tax on sodas, sugar drinks. Yeah.
And they got a tax on bags too, Detroit. 7 cents.
Yeah, 7 cents.
Look. From Atlanta, I had a show to do it. I had to buy some shirts, so I'm buying these 2 button-ups. I get the shirts, I get to the counter. The man said, you want a bag? I said, yeah, I want a bag. I didn't even answer, why is he asking me that? Of course I want a bag. He said, well, it's 2 bags, it's 7 cents a piece. I said, what? It's like 7 cents. I said, now I was in a little bitty store that they got clothing. It was a Chinese dude way in the back because he was the owner. black dude working in the front. I'm thinking he owns something. I said, dude, you think I'm finna give you some money for a bag? I said, man, you don't give me that bag, man, I'm gonna knock you out. He was like, no, man, ain't no problem. He showed me this thing that they had. I said, man, I'm not finna pay for no, man, you don't give me the bag, man. He gave me the bag, and I walked up out of there, but then it tripped me out because that's when I started hearing about
the bag.
That
was your first experience.
No, it wasn't my first. My first experience when I was in LA. There's some shows up there, and I'm forgetful. I done forgot all type of deodorants and socks. So I go to Walgreens. I go to Walgreens and I'm getting stuff. I'm getting so much stuff that you got to carry in a bag. Dude was like, "You want a bag?" Wow. I said, "Of course, I want a bag."
So the question is, did you keep the bags after you paid for them?
No, I didn't pay for them.
So you made all that fuss about plastic bags and you just threw them away. The
first bag dude gave it to me. He ain't charged me.
What are the other ones?
The other bag, I just carried my stuff into the car, the grocery cart.
And that's what I did. If you get link, you good.
Oh, they don't charge for link.
Oh, no, you don't charge for link. You good. And you get that.
Wow. And then link card holders don't have to pay the sugar tax either?
Link card holders don't pay no tax.
No tax at all.
Period.
Now I know people were tripping when they first heard about the tax on the bags, you know, and it was like, why are we paying tax on the bags? And the dude tell them because it got sugar in it.
The only thing I can say about the bags though, when I go into a store and they got bags, I want to see the bag first.
Yeah, I'm quick on my. Yeah, it's already written.
Some of those bags ain't worth paying 7 cents for. They tell before you get out the door, and if paper bags are really not paying 7 cents for it.
The Walmart bags is popping though.
Yes, Walmart, Walgreens. Yeah. Jewel bags would rip before you get out the door, but I paid 7 cents for them.
No, I know the Walmart bars are huge. I mean, are those still 7 cents or are they like 28 cents because they're bigger?
You can ask for a bigger bag, it's still 7 cents.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I get. I just get like 3 big bags and go into a grocery store and say, put everything in here.
I'm about to get me a scam together. I'm about to start slanging bags in front of me.
Man.
Okay, well,
bags, get them bags.
How much your bag's gonna be, sir?
My bags is gonna be 2 cents.
2 cents. Where are you gonna get these bags from? Indiana?
No.
So do you think
I'm gonna get the bags from the freights? I'm gonna hit the freights.
Oh, he's gonna jump the trunk.
Okay, so do you think people with diabetes and high blood pressure, that's the subject today, the topic, you think they should have to pay for bags?
I don't think.
If they get a lot of sugar, they will.
We shouldn't pay for nothing, because if you got diabetes, did you say diabetes and sugar?
No.
Or high blood pressure?
High blood pressure.
I'm gonna say you know that's the same thing.
Black folks are sugar diabetes.
But if you got diabetes and you steady mess around with that sugar, you will be in a bag.
Right.
So
I got
that was one of my biggest things. Like right now is I'm not really too much fighting with it right now. Is Pop. I love Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh.
Dr. Pepper died. Dr. Pepper was and root beer. Slap your face.
Really?
Yes.
I think it's 3 pops you can't down: Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, and a red pop.
I can't.
No, you can't down no RC.
Nah.
I ain't drinking no Dr.
RC is Satan's piss.
Ooh, no, it's not.
Yes, Satan's piss.
It's so strong. Oh, it's so strong. What is wrong? People is hitting me. I don't understand why people want to call me.
It even opened up different.
Popular.
See, Pepsi opened up like Coke opened up like Dr. Pepper opened like.
Oh wow! You ain't never
Say, get out my pop downstairs. Get out my.
Yeah, you gonna know. Somebody's gonna pop. But no, on the fact of diabetes, I found out I had diabetes. I think it was like 6 years ago, and I was the first person in my family with it. I didn't even know I had it. So like when I would go to the doctor, they would ask you a family history. Right. And I said it was a couple people in my family had high blood pressure.
Hey, Baldhead, how you find out that you had?
Right.
I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, okay.
You wait for my story. Jesus Christ. It's a build-up. But it was, I found out I had it because I was going back and forth. I was going to the doctor because stupid stuff was happening. My feet would go to sleep and be tingling when I'm walking around. And the doctor, when he found out I didn't have no, what's the echo at? I'm gonna kill her. The doctor said, well, what type of shoes do you wear? And I was like, I wear Air Force Ones. He was like, that's it. He gave me this whole breakdown about the NBA and shoes and all of this and told me to get Air Maxes. So I went and bought like 9 pair of Air Maxes. And I would be super tired. I'm drinking water. Like if I got 1 glass of water, I would probably drink 6 or 7 glasses of water or something liquid in an hour.
Really?
And I would be peeing just as much.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? I drank everything from Tang to Gatorade to whatever to try to quench my thirst. I could not quench my thirst.
So
It sounded like you was pregnant to me.
So you
Water was dang. Shots fired. That's what a pregnant woman does. The pregnant woman goes to the bathroom.
You think I let somebody go wrong?
So you was always thirsty, okay?
So after that, I was super tired. I would get in probably like 2, but I wouldn't get out or get out of the bed till like 5 or 6.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm sleeping. I cussed my son out one day. I'm like, man, why did you drink all the water? You know, he was like, Daddy, you drink all that water. All the empty things is in your room on the other side of your bed.
Right.
I went over there, had a case of empty water.
You was starting to get forgetful.
And forgetful, there was just a lot of stuff going on. It was my birthday month. And for the first time, I said, I'm finna get drunk the whole month of March. And I'm not a drinker.
Wow.
So what happened was that sugar in that was going brrr. So when I was hosting Jokes and Notes, Friday, it took 3 days for everything to hit. Friday, I was on stage, and the back of the room was real blurry. Saturday, it was like the blurriness came up a little closer, and I told Mary, I was like, man, I think I need some glasses, because everybody in my family had glasses. So I'm like, man, it done finally hit me. Everything that I thought was something else, it was an excuse for some other stuff, but I didn't ever think diabetes because nobody in the family had it. So what happened was, I think by Sunday I did a show at Cadesta Del Mar. And I was on stage, and in the middle of my set, it felt like somebody just walked up with me with 2 goo gobs of Vaseline and rubbed them in my eye.
Wow.
I was blind, but I could see like figures moving, but I couldn't see. I had to hold my composure. I did my show. My cousin Tony said I got a standing ovation. I knew the place, so it was like this long banister walking from the stage. So I would be hitting the banister, not knowing people was having their hand out to shake my hand. I was missing them because I didn't see it.
Right.
I walked back to where he was. He's so light-skinned, but I knew it was him, or it was a white man.
He just glue on.
It was a white man. I said, cuz, we need to go to the emergency room. He gonna tell us, who in the emergency room? I said, I need to be.
Wow.
I said, man, I can't see. So we finna do this. Hold on. Get my money, because the promoter, I said his name, Uncle Rail, he's a promoter, comedian. He cheated a lot of people out their money. But anyway, I said, get my money from Uncle Rail. He went, got my money, and we went to, we was about to go to the hospital, but I told him, I said, I gotta go to the 50, because I was having a party at the 50. I had to get my money.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end, he knew something really, really was wrong, because I went blind, I couldn't see. So I sat down, and he told my other buddy, my high school buddy, DJ Dan Tanner, and this other DJ and somebody else, he was like, man, y'all got to get him out of here, man. He said, man, I think he's finna die. And he don't even know. And they was like, what's wrong with him? And he was like, I don't know, but he can't see. And I was sitting in one place, and people was coming to talk to me, and I was like, hey, couldn't see who that of them people was.
That had to be scary.
I wasn't scared. I wanted to get my money.
You were scared because you scared of the dark, and you was almost in darkness.
But it wasn't dark.
Well, look. I'm not a diabetic. I know I don't know anybody in my family, but I heard of other people in other families that are diabetics. Now, do everybody have to take an insulin shot? Like,
no.
There's 2 types of diabetes.
I take the pill every day. At one point in time, I was taking it 6 times a day. But the thing that happened was that day after that, Danny came and told me, he said, man, you know, when we was in high school, you used to watch out for us all the time. I'm like, yeah. He said, man, if you don't come on and leave up out of here, we gonna beat your ass. I was so tired. I was like, man, come on, man. All right, come on. So we get to the hospital. Going there, they find out what was going on. I was at the time I was weighing 385.
Whoa.
I had went in there and I was just 300. I think I was 360. And I was like, oh, I lost some weight. That lady was like, that ain't nothing. Your blood sugar is 895.
Wow. 895?
895. If I would have dozed off, I would have went into a diabetic coma.
Wow.
And the weight I was, when you really people don't understand, when you go to sleep, your weight, you get more weight on it's like dead weight. So with that on me, I would have never came out of a diabetic coma.
Okay,
hold on, let me finish. So then the doctor, after they put everything in me, they tested me, everything. The doctor came in and the doctor was like, well, yeah, you're a diabetic. We're gonna see it, make sure your kidneys are straight, try to figure out if we're gonna put you on insulin or this, that, and the other. And he was like, man, you would have went to sleep, you would have died. He said, you would have died. The weight that you are now, you would have died. He said, I guarantee you that. So I was sitting up and all I was thinking in my mind was,
your 9 kids.
I just bought all them Air Max.
Really? Shoes? No kids? Really? You want to think about the
my
kids?
My cousin them gonna be wearing them at my funeral. I don't even like them like that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, are you serious?
I'm serious.
Let me ask you a question. Like, is it easier for a person that don't have diabetes to get diabetes if it's not in their family versus it being in someone's family and it's hereditary?
I don't know. Now that part I don't know, but I know
we don't have any specialists.
No, I don't know about that because I don't know if it's hereditary. I think it is, but with me being the first person, it just tripped me out because I never was a candy kid. I would drink a lot of sugar in my coffee, but I never was a candy kid. I didn't care about no candy too much. I eat a Snicker every now and then to be honest. So I didn't never understand it, but I think what it was me drinking that much liquor at that much capacity and the weight brought it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, like I said, I'm not no specialist.
Weight can, because weight was a contributing factor to my high blood pressure. I had to lose weight. A lot of people think I lost weight because I went under the knife or whatever, had surgery, but I had a health scare me to lose weight because it was either lose weight or die because my blood pressure was extremely high. And it also, having high blood pressure can also affect your kidneys as well. So a lot of times people don't know that when you have a health issue, you have to take those things serious like you did. You didn't know that you were a diabetic. You thought drinking alcohol was the thing, but alcohol has a lot of sugar in it, and it's a lot of calories that come with alcohol.
To answer your question about is hereditary for diabetics, I dated a diabetic. Mm-hmm. His mom was diabetic, really because he knew the signs from his mother. Mm-hmm. So he knows he was going to the bathroom too much using it, and he tested himself at an earlier age. You could have been a diabetic for a while, but because you didn't know the signs, you didn't get tested for it or bring it up. But later on, his brothers also, he had 3 other brothers. They also became diabetics as well. So yes, it can be hereditary.
I was with someone at the time, and she told me she think I was diabetic, but she asked me, she said, "Do anybody in your family have diabetes?" And I was like, "No," but she said, "I think you got diabetes." I was like, "Girl, shut up! I ain't got no diabetes."
What made her think you had diabetes?
She was a nurse.
Oh, she was a nurse. So she recognized the signs.
She's seen a lot of the signs, but at the same time, she said, she was like, "I think you got it," but she said, "It's a lot of things that made her think I didn't," but we never checked.
So you brushed it off.
She really thought you had somebody pregnant.
I did though.
You did?
My last baby, yeah.
Because that's also the same signs as.
But I didn't have no what you call it?
You just didn't throw up.
I didn't have none of that. I didn't have no. When my daughter, mama was pregnant, I didn't have none of them. None of that. What they say, the men be having them cry. I didn't have none of that. I'm 9 kids down. I'm not finna have that.
You have no cravings on your children?
None.
My pregnancy,
I wasn't around them. I wasn't around their mama. I wasn't finna get all that.
But you don't have to get that.
Came from my ex-wife.
You don't have to be with somebody to get that.
She gave me high blood pressure.
My
grandmother, God rest her soul. She had Alzheimer's.
Really?
Okay. And yeah. So to me, like, because I took care of her by myself for 15 years. Mm-hmm. But to me, it's like even in her transition of having Alzheimer's, she still had common sense and was hilarious.
Really?
That's where I get my comedy from. My grandma.
Oh, really? It's always in the family.
Yeah.
You don't just wake up.
So I asked my grandmother one day. I said, "Grandma, what's good for a headache?" She said, "Staying away from them MFs that's giving it to you."
Well,
stress.
you're right. Stress.
So who in your family is funny?
Everybody in my family is funny.
I've never
I have, y'all know Troy, chicken wing. Brown.
Chicken wing?
Yeah, that's my
arm
cousin. No. Troy, the comedian.
He do the chicken wing comedian.
Oh, he has a joke about a chicken wing?
Yeah.
Well,
No, look, what's next time?
You know what?
Be quiet.
Hey,
Be
y'all
quiet.
move down one so we can get the Tweety in so we can start this other stuff too.
You want me to move that one?
So have you late? Anybody late next time, they lose their spot. No, you don't gotta move. You stay right there. But she know. Move. You move down. Yeah, y'all move down. And Tweety, come on and get in your seat. And Tweety, y'all, I want to add. Tweety has on some new shorts. She's frantic. Look at that. Oh, that's a baby shirt. Oh, that's a baby shirt.
Yeah, everybody in my family. I have a lot of funny people in my family. It runs deep.
So your cousin is a comedian?
Well, he's second cousin. He's a comedian. He's well known out here. Y'all know Troy
Man,
Chicken Wing.
I don't know nobody named Troy Chicken Wing.
I have to show you him the picture.
Did you see what you just said?
What?
Did you see what she said?
What did I say?
You said everybody knows him.
Everybody.
This man is from Detroit. Have you ever heard of
You
Troy
should
Chicken Wing?
know him. Everybody don't know him.
You
I
want
didn't know
everybody.
Martini.
Everybody know him. Let me tell you something.
No,
You got to be Googleable.
Okay, so
is your cousin Googleable?
Yeah.
I'll be glad when you get Googleable.
You have any issues with your high blood pressure,
First
diabetes?
of all, I don't have high blood pressure. I mean, I have regular issues. You know, the symptoms I didn't get that he had.
Mm-hmm.
I just happened when I was pregnant. They found it was called gestational diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I ended up with. But now my blood sugar is manageable. I don't take anything. I don't take any insulin.
That's wonderful.
Glipizide. What you take?
Metformin.
Metformin. I don't take any of those.
And metformin.
Okay.
Metformin makes you go
To the bathroom.
in the bathroom. You gotta.
That explains why you blew it up at the restaurant.
I blew it up at the restaurant because I had to go. Yeah.
Your own spray.
I don't gotta carry no spray. That's what the
Do you carry
bathroom
man
is
wipes?
for. Bathroom is for. No, I know how to wipe
Hold on.
myself.
Say that one more time, Tony.
What?
Do you carry man wipes?
No, I'm a man that knows how to wipe. I had a mother that beat the hell out of me.
It's diabetes.
Okay.
Let's
Do you take off all your clothes after before?
No, I don't do that.
Let's go back to do you all wipe in general?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah,
I
we
thought
wipe.
you all shake. I'm talking about just urinate.
Women. What are you talking about?
No. Actually, I taught my son. You know, like to
wipe.
take some toilet paper and.
So you're supposed to wipe it.
Yeah,
You
you dab it
Not
because you
shake.
don't want that stain.
That's
Those little stains are like cologne dabs. So now you're smelling
Let me
like
tell you why
Inquiring minds want to know.
Let me
I've
tell you why
always
I
wondered.
wipe. Let me tell you why I wipe.
You're a shaker.
You're a shaker,
Listen, our
Earl?
producer's a shaker.
I'm a
So he has
shaker
those
and a
spots.
dabber. You never know where you're gonna put that after.
I think you just
And
made
somebody will
that up.
say, "Ooh, you better go watch that."
See,
smell
and
it
women,
first.
y'all white or whatever, but the
They shake too.
still down there.
Is it? Shake.
Yeah.
All you alley peers after the
I
club.
don't know
Back in the
how
days.
to be in the alley.
My mama taught me how to do that.
Squat. Your mama was a squat.
Well, this is a
Yeah.
conversation that we're going to have later.
That later.
I don't know
Talk
how.
about that.
All right, don't piss me off. No.
Okay,
Mama
so
was a squat.
with your diabetes, what are you doing to keep it in check? How are you regulating it? Can you share with us about that?
I'm doing my best to working on his weight. Also, this is Instagram. I had to because my Facebook was just.
So you in the gym every day working out?
No, I'm not in the gym every day working out.
What do you do? Walk around?
Are you
Inglewood?
are
What do
you-
you do, man?
Are
Is
you
You wanna
anybody
walking-
looking at the
Are you
teleprompter?
walking on when you work on your sides?
When you first start as a diabetic, it's very hard to transition correctly. I'm asking you a question, sir, Baldhead.
What are you talking about,
I'm
Mr.
listening.
Earl?
I'm asking a question because my dad first found out he was diabetic. Before it happened, he lost his eyesight. had to go get eye surgery. He was walking around blind for like
cataracts,
3,
right?
like no, it wasn't. It was from the diabetes. He found the later from the diabetes. Tell the story. Yeah. So he had a patch put on for a while. We had to walk around till his eye surgery was completed. Then later on, he found that he was a diabetic. And it was a very hard transition for somebody that liked to drink, smoke.
Yeah.
He had to cut a lot of stuff out. Like,
well, see, I didn't, you know what? I was never a drinker or smoker. That's why I said when I did drink for that birthday month, I used my popularity for the first time to get in clubs, get bottles, VIP, all of that. I never did that before.
So you think it triggered it?
Yeah. As I was drinking.
How much did you drink,
30 days, every day. At that time, it was a party every day. That's when Bevy was open and all of that stuff downtown. I was going to the club. I'm not no club dude, but I know all the DJs. I know all the bouncers. So I was, hey, it's my birthday month. I'm hitting people. And it was the first, matter of fact, that was the first time I was on, trending on Twitter one night because I was dancing.
Oh, I remember that.
I don't even be dancing. And we had my high school, they always throw stuff. And I don't know, somebody was playing a game or somebody was playing like the Bears or somebody. And I was over there dancing with a drink in my hand. And people don't see me doing like a lot of that. So they was talking about it and laughing and cracking jokes. So it went crazy. So I was every night for 30 days. Well, it ended up to be like 28 days. Every night for 28 days, I was out.
So what age did you turn on this birthday?
Well, yeah. Well, I'm curious to know.
It was like 5 or 6 years ago.
What age did you turn on?
I'm 47 now. You count back.
Your 41st birthday?
Not your 40th? Did you turn up for your 40th?
No. I don't do the special birthday.
Apparently not.
No, because I didn't throw a birthday party in. I was out. I was kicking it.
Hey guys, quick question. You know, we had a few comments of this consensus of the shaking and what have you.
So
shake, rattle the rope.
Shake 'em.
So the question is, has anybody in here ever tasted a little pee?
Yeah, everybody tastes a little pee. Everybody tastes a little pee.
Little PP.
Hey, go watch that. Why you think that saying came? Hey, go watch that.
A little diabetes.
Okay, well,
no. Look.
Why are we discussing salt?
My brother.
High blood pressure.
He said about tasting pee. Now, my brother, I know you're gonna kill me, but still, we were little. He was playing the ColecoVision. That's the old game.
Yeah, you went way back.
So he playing a ColecoVision. He don't want to get up, so he got an empty Faygo bottle. That's our drinking in Michigan.
Yeah.
So he drank all the pop. He got to pee. He don't want to go to the bathroom. He pisses in the bottle. Set the bottle by his feet. Playing Zelda. He got exceeded more and more levels. Got excited.
And got thirsty.
Yeah, got thirsty. He picked up, and I'm looking
at him. Gross.
He said, "Oh, wow." He sucked his own thing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're about to go into B's Bits.
B's Corner.
About to go into B's Corner. Oh my God.
B's Corner. B's Bits.
I was at Baldhead's comedy show last night, and they was going crazy because they wanted me to talk about Bobby Valentino.
Hey.
Ooh. Partying with the transgender women. Not once, not twice. And then he had sex with one and didn't pay the bill. The woman chased him all the way out. Bobby, I need my money. Bobby, I need my money.
Give me my money.
Then her voice got a little deeper. She was like, Bobby, I need my money.
Give me my money.
Joe.
Hey, dirty.
And then there's another added onto that. He got Scrappy and Young Jock partnering with the transgenders.
Oh,
well,
I don't know.
Young Jock looked like he want to be transgender.
Wow.
Young Jock looked like a dyke auntie.
I heard Bobby V talk about how he had an attraction to, he thought Wanda was hot, Jamie Foxx's character, and Shanae.
He just like they mouth.
You heard who's at it?
Bobby Valentino. He said that on the show with Charlamagne.
Well, I mean, if you get caught in a hotel, or first off, you got to understand something. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say that's Atlanta. When I lived in Atlanta, one thing I know about Atlanta, against anybody's sexual preference.
Yeah.
a lot of the people that go that way ain't even from Atlanta.
They just go to
Atlanta. They just go to Atlanta. Atlanta is the Mecca. Atlanta is the Mecca of sweetness. It's the head. When I was finna move there, everybody was saying that to me. You know, the gay people in Atlanta. I was like, so y'all think I'm gonna switch up when I cross the border? Some way y'all telling me that? It's some up here.
They just
not some. It's a lot up here, and they just don't. You know, they low key with it, and I don't respect them. I respect anybody for their sexuality. And it's crazy because now I have a lot of friends that have been like that, and I didn't know it. And a couple of times I was saying stuff on the internet. I got a nephew that is, he lives in Atlanta. I said something. Let me tell you something. I said something about Empire. I said, man, I can't stand look at Empire. They kissing. What is with all these black men kissing on TV?
Yeah.
Man, my Facebook went up and it was all relatives.
Yeah, what was they talking about?
Because you got a gay cousin,
like, you can't say my nephew. He only said one word, and it made me be like, oh, he was like, uncle.
Why you doing it like that?
I never knew he was gonna be like that. I never when he was little. When he was little, he was a nephew, and I just never really paid him attention. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he man, close as hell. He just in Atlanta. He doing hair, getting money, crazy. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
When I perform in Atlanta, I say the first time I performed in Atlanta, the comedians try to get me down there. Nard hosted. I'm saying your name.
Nard.
Yeah, you gonna try to get me, man. They gonna say, you say, yeah, man. Tomorrow we gonna go down to this festival, and I was like, festival? He said, yeah, and I said, yeah, that's cool. He said, yeah, man. I said, where is that? He said, in Midtown. I said, all right, man. It was this white guy that pulled me to the side and said, brother, don't let them take you to Midtown.
Yeah,
don't let them take you there.
I said, what is Midtown?
He said,
everything in the mid is what they like.
Wow.
So I'm like,
wow.
Never heard it like that.
I'm like, come on, man. Y'all was really finna do that? But it's Midtown. That's where their little festivals, everything rainbow. The McDonald's, purple, yellow, blue, all of it.
Midtown is basically like our Boys Town up here. And I found out about Boys Town. I heard of it, but I found out how Boys Town was when I drive up there and I seen the rainbows everywhere. I was like,
oh yeah.
What is it? And first customers they got a car, two dudes. Hey, how you doing? We finna go. You know, I was like, damn.
Don't you just love them? I do.
But you know, on the topic of that, I want to speak on, since we're talking about the people they call themselves in the life. That's how they say.
Yeah.
Trump. Was you gonna talk about that? No.
Trump. We can talk about that. I actually read something about Donald Trump not defending a transgender in the army. So now they're saying that the Constitution and everything does not cover that. So if you're transgender, going to be deployed because they
don't
saying,
ask, don't tell.
Yeah, he gonna tell everybody that you out of here because Trump. They say it doesn't cover them, and he said he messed up and he didn't cover it. So the actual transgender got injured, and they're not gonna insure him, so they're gonna be basically get sued real soon because they're gonna have to change it. I mean, you able to get married now, you able to have families, and you're gonna tell me my kids can't be covered or my family can't be covered. So it's gonna be a lot of litigation in basically the White House and bills and voting on it because they're trying to say that this is not a person or you're not equal.
Okay, I thought they did something and transgender was an actual, like male, female transgender. So it's not that.
No, we don't have a square for transgender.
You ain't gonna see that. Okay. You ain't gonna see that on no job thing. Well,
right. You're gonna see it.
That's why but I'm saying you ain't seeing it now. That's why they got other on there.
So male, female, or
other.
Yeah, that's why they got other on there.
But what about the bathroom issue? Do y'all remember they were talking about the transgender?
Oh, it happened. It was happening in Atlanta. I was in Atlanta in this park called Botanical Gardens, and I was standing in line, in the men's line, and there was a lady in there, and I was like,
We can only imagine.
I said, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. She went in that bathroom. Man, I did everything in my power to try to make that lady uncomfortable. I was like, hey, we in here without. We got him out. It's all shapes, sizes, and colors.
And she would have said, me too.
She didn't say nothing. She washed her hand and gonna say, and walked out. and I don't even usually talk in the bathroom. But I just wanted to see, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about Donald Trump, this is what I don't understand. Donald Trump is not a thinking man.
Donald Trump is an idiot.
He's just a moron.
Yes.
Donald Trump get all his speeches from the Dr. Seuss book.
Wow.
If you know anything about a person being gay, I've never met a gay person that. So why would you not want them in the armed service?
Right. Exactly.
They know how to fight. Close quarter combat, jumping off.
Exactly.
The helicopter.
Them side punches.
So when you saw the transgender in the bathroom, did she wipe?
It was not no transgender. That was a lady. It was a regular lady. And I don't know what she did. She went in the stall.
What did she have on?
Stop trying to get me like if I've seen a white. What am I looking at? I'll tell you the people with that
we
baby.
go on a lot of trips. The women tend to be over whammy in numbers. So they usually go and take in the men's bathroom in Chicago too, and other places as well, especially come back from Cincinnati.
Too much.
They go in the men's bathroom. Like, open that door. It's too many of us. We need to get in there too.
You ain't yet, but you know what? I was in the park. What's the name of that park around your house? We had the house picnic I was at.
Oh, that's Dalton Park.
Yeah, Dalton Park. I was in Dalton Park, and they had the bathroom inside the center for the women. And it went outside, and then it was like super hot that day. So it was so many women. Of course, there's always more women. They tried to take over the men's bathroom.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I said, hey, y'all come up in here if y'all want to. Y'all gonna get y'all life changed up in here.
They don't care.
Well,
they have children. They got the same things.
Man, it wasn't no children. It was like
they don't care.
It was middle-aged women that was trying to just use that as a, man, you can hold yours just like I'm holding mine. Y'all taking over. They had the porta potties. Like they should have just got them some buckets.
So what did you do?
No porta potties.
I want to use the bathroom. I'm the only one said something, so they weren't coming in there playing with me when I was in there.
Okay.
I left up out of there, and I was like, all right, the rest of y'all. I looked at the men like, y'all some punks.
But
let the women take over everything.
But that's the end of B's Corner. If you want to let me know you got any type of topics you want me to talk about on B's Corner, hit me up on my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, any of that. We're gonna get to that second topic now.
Okay, so if you guys are interested in chiming in, we have 708-223-8953 is the phone number. Please call in with questions, stories, comments. You know, let's hear from you.
I wonder why my live never working here.
Or hit somebody's live.
So in regards to diabetes and high blood pressure, how does that work, you know, as far as performance-wise? We're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a story.
Let me tell you.
Talk about that.
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened to me. One day, every inch of soul, my body was ready.
But the man wasn't.
The man was.
Wasn't no sugar getting to him.
The blood.
I had to go in the bathroom. I went in the bathroom. I said, hey, Mella, we got a show to do. I need you to be at the top performance.
Hey, what you call him, Bama?
I say, hey, Mella. His name's Roderick.
You know,
sugar get you active.
The producer want to know, how do you know it was the diabetes?
Hey, it was the only reason. The only other time the thing could happen. It was before I even got diagnosed, though. Stuff was happening.
Really?
When I started, yeah. And the girl I was with, we was in a relationship, and she went off. Who you been with?
And
I was like, I don't know. I didn't know. I just told her. I told her.
I don't know. Was it you?
I was like, I don't know what's wrong. I said, I don't know what's wrong. I said, I'm tired.
But it's actually one of the symptoms.
It was either diabetes or Diana.
When I went to sleep, I woke up in the middle of the night, and dude was like, hey, what's up?
Oh, he woke up on his own.
Man, I jumped dead up in it. It had the performance of my life. I said, I told you I was tired.
Made him for it.
Told
He
y'all.
ain't tired no more.
You said who was Diana?
Yes, who is Diana?
Well,
Dirty
that's what I
Diana.
said. If it was either diabetes or
Diana.
because they said, well, women always say, well, if you can't do nothing, I mean, you already did it.
Oh,
Right.
So,
That or you're gay.
Diana.
Why you gotta say somebody gay?
Diana.
I'm just telling you what females say. If a
No,
dude
well,
can't
ain't no
get
female I
you
dealt with
know,
said that.
Come on now.
Well, I actually went to the doctor with a guy who has this issue because his blood sugar continues to be real high. He's probably not going to talk to me after this if he's actually watching.
What's his name?
We ain't dropping no names, y'all.
But
Oh, y'all want me to drop names, but I can't. This is crazy.
Let me ask you this. What about, what's the question? All right. Do you think that marijuana will ever be something for diabetes? Like, are they even?
Wait a minute.
I mean, that's why.
Wait,
how it's so.
no, I don't think it's marijuana because these young dummies.
No. What I'm saying is, will one day you think that they will have marijuana to be a diabetic?
For diabetes? No,
No.
that's for cancer.
It's gonna make you sleepy.
People smoke weed for everything. I pissed on myself. Roll it up.
Well, some people blame women for everything when it don't happen.
Because
Yeah,
y'all star
sometimes
stuff too much.
that could be. Sometimes that could be a dude to get tired of you.
Man, I'm a certified porn star. Ain't nobody got tired of me
She
yet.
said certified.
I'm understanding.
porn star.
I will understand you a couple of
Look 'em
times.
low.
Blockheaded.
I would be understanding to your situation a couple of times. But you better bring it that third time.
Yeah, well, I'm
Answer
done.
that question you said. What you mean is sometimes it's the woman. How is it the woman?
Sometimes a man will get tired of a woman.
I need more answers
No,
than
you
that.
We get tired.
He'll get tired of you. Your man will get tired of
And he
you,
won't get up.
and he won't
It ain't got nothing to do with diabetes.
Ain't got nothing to do with diabetes. He's just tired of you. He's tired of hitting the same old hole, same position. There's only so many positions you could be in. I'm tired of you, and I want something else.
But then you'll go sleep with somebody else?
That don't mean he got to sleep with somebody. He can just get tired of her. She can. Let me tell y'all something. I know y'all ain't acting like y'all ain't never done it. A dude that got on your nerves and you will dry up. Oh yeah, okay. We get tired of y'all
That's
too.
definitely a sign that you're not turned on.
Yeah,
So
you could be a turn off to your man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do all of this and that. And I want you to hold that and understand, because I can tell in your eyes that you've been a turn off before.
Now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
I'm
You see,
glad
look,
you think
she-
that.
they was
I'm
getting
glad
glossy.
you think
I'm
that.
gonna say this. My fiance,
He just
my
wanna
fiance.
know. You will never know, sir.
I'm gonna tell you, my fiance, like when we have our time,
When you have your time,
Y'all have y'all time.
What is
That
I'm
ain't
just
fair
saying that
down
right
there where
here.
you
I'm saying
from.
that right here. I'm saying that right here.
you
No,
like
let me say
an old cat.
I am. I got old man.
She came and laid with me.
Yeah,
She laid with me.
Y'all have relations. Okay.
Yeah, when we no, I'm playing. No, but seriously, I think about her. Like seriously, it's like certain pants she have on and a certain walk, the certain way she bent down. And I'm serious. I really think about her. Like, because I done been in a relationship where
when you do it to somebody else?
Huh?
You think about her when you do it to somebody else?
Oh no, I don't mess
I was
around.
just wondering.
So, wait a minute.
I mean, it all depends.
So Martina, you
with
saying you
people,
think about
not
your
me.
woman.
I think about
That's the
her.
foreplay before y'all, so you won't have to worry about being like him.
No. Why I'm
What you
there?
mean being
Why
like
I'm
me?
there taking care of my business.
You know
I'm
what,
thinking
man?
about my lady, like for real. Like
Okay.
it's just like this.
Just into her.
Yes, I mean for
Yeah.
real, man.
And you can tell when a
You're
man
going to
is
get some
into
nookie
you.
when you get home. Boy.
You can tell when a man is into you sexually. Somebody else. Yeah.
Man.
You think your bang is gonna get you? Think your baby hair gonna keep you?
I'm bringing baby hair back, y'all.
Bringing it back, baby.
Would you quit hitting the mic, fool?
That's who been hitting the mic?
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
I mean, I got ADHD. This is too closed in for me.
Right. Okay.
I need a radio show that I'm gonna get a radio show you can walk. And
Walk
just hold
around
the
and
mics
talk.
Yeah.
Okay,
walk.
what about those sponsors?
Just run what we've been running. Run the ones we've been running. Francis Cocktail Lounge on 75th Street, 75th West Prairie or Perry. I always get that mixed up.
Mia, please.
I don't know.
We know
well,
you
know
you
what,
don't
Mia?
know? Me
You
don't
said
know?
Mia. You said Mia.
You don't know. Y'all never set me up. Francis Night. Cocktail Lounge, where Marlon Mitchell is the owner. I'm just going to read what you wrote here. Monday, they open Monday through Monday.
I didn't write
Get
no
down
notes.
at Francis Lounge, owned by Marlon Mitchell, Chicago's own comedian. Get down to Francis Lounge for parties, bangs, and patio fun. Get down to Francis Lounge.
They have chicken.
Meet me down there. They got chicken, cooking.
They have ice water.
Ice water.
Yeah.
They got liquor.
And they have edges.
Yeah. And they got
About to shoot both of the people on the side of the aisle.
30 years old and up.
Yeah, what's the age limit?
Yeah, it's 30 and up.
30 and older. Man, I do security on the door sometime, and I had man was that out there last night to fight off 100 kids that kept trying to get in there last night, man.
A baby was crawling with a diaper on.
Yeah.
Like, no,
it was one. Look,
Okay, so it's 307 East 75th Street in Chicago.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right
all
on.
right. And every Wednesday, V75 nightclub, grown and sexy hip hop, hosted by my man Arthur Reed. Check that out. I'm gonna say showtime. Party starts at about 8 o'clock. Get on in there, have a good time. They got great food back there. They ain't got
the chicken off the chain.
They got a chef back there.
Now, what kind of food they got? Because even in Detroit, when you hear somebody say on the radio or it's on a flyer, like great food and drinks, you get chicken and
tacos.
fries.
Chicken tacos.
I'm satisfied with that.
Quesadillas, catfish.
Oh yeah, it's getting
great. My fat girl
Greens.
system kicked in because I eat there often.
Every time I go there Wednesday night, I get they got a salad. I get a kale strawberry.
Oh,
I
kale
can't eat no salad.
tilapia.
Yeah, it's great food.
When I tell you it's off the chain,
Kale on.
when I be standing in the middle of the club, where everything going on, standing eating that salad, looking at everybody. They be like, "What?"
Do you still be hungry afterwards?
No, that's like my last
Very filling.
last meal on the night. Salad. That's salad.
Okay.
But that's a trip to me. Like some people eat a salad. They say, salad is healthy for you, this and that. Like this lady, she was eating a salad. She got the romaine lettuce. And like, romaine lettuce is the best lettuce around and this and that and all this stuff. And then went outside and smoked a cigarette with me.
Oh, really?
I mean,
like, all right.
Well, some of y'all smoke other plants.
When the music plays.
But I got to plug my comedy show every Wednesday.
Yes.
In Richmond Park at Red Star.
Yeah.
Clock. Get on in there. We got a great show. We got my girl Arana. She's gonna be there. Arana was also
she's gonna be there Wednesday.
Yeah, she's gonna be there this Wednesday.
Wednesday is my birthday.
Okay. All right.
And we'll be
celebrating Mia Lou's birthday Wednesday
at Red Star.
We celebrate Mia Lou's birthday out there at the Red Star. 5093 South Trail. Get there. We got free parking, great food.
I'm gonna take an Uber.
No, whatever.
I think I'm gonna take an Uber too. Can you come pick me up?
No, I'm not picking you
up. Oh, okay. Well.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm already out there. I'm already out.
You're so funny, Baldhead.
Did you buy that shirt like that? And you made it like that? Cut it up.
I recreate everything.
She's a designer.
You bedazzled it too?
Yes,
and you can check out Miss 72's designs at the Q Lounge every other Friday. Yes.
And where's the Q Lounge?
The Q Lounge is located in Berwyn. Just Google it.
Did she just get
Google it.
And I take it this is somewhere that you go.
Mad and bougie.
Google it.
Don't you frequent this place?
Look, I tried to Google this place and I couldn't find the address.
But
hey, let me tell you.
Let
me tell you the funny. Listen. Let me tell you the funny thing. I googled. What's this? Broadview.
Yeah.
Do you know it just popped up and said when I looked at the map, it said a little piece on it said Earl's home.
Earl, you live
Yes,
there too?
I swear to God. And I looked and I knew it was right because just stop. Dunkin' Donuts right there.
Right.
It said Earl. I'm gonna show it to you. I googled Broadview and in one of the streets in the business places. It said Earl's home. I fell out. I was like, that's where I'm gonna go. So
it might as well be. He be all day, right? Earl?
that's why when you was texting me about the address, I already had it because it said Earl's home.
But you can actually probably put it in the Google Earl's home and it'll just bring you here.
I'm gonna see. It ain't cool.
So I know where to come now, huh? Just
go to Earl's
Earl's
home.
Our
home.
producer is so
Looking for a good
famous.
time.
He already on
Google
He already
Earl's
on
home.
Google.
Yeah, everybody check out Earl's home.
Yeah, look, if you're looking for a good time,
Let's go to Earl.
Hey, that sounds like
Google
something you
Earl.
write on the bathroom wall.
Do people still do that?
Call
On the bathroom
Earl.
wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
I thought it was really cool. The table that you see, I waste no time writing on the table.
That's what we do like in school. You know, you always take your pencil and write on the table and scribble on it. State your claim, make your mark, like lions.
So
They
guys,
piss somewhere.
we want to get people involved. How do we get people involved? What kind of topics do you all want to hear about or want us to discuss about?
Well, they get involved. They supposed to call, but my live ain't working.
I mean,
My live
everybody
be
The
going
only
in
person's live that's
This is our
working in here
sixth show.
is his. What is your name?
Okay.
This is our sixth show, y'all. So give it up for that. Can y'all give it up for the sixth show?
Yeah, this is our
Oh,
sixth
sixth
show.
show?
Yeah.
Yes, we've
Yeah.
been doing this for 6 weeks.
When we get to 10, we shaking a couple people. No, I'm just joking.
We shake.
Why my live go off?
You gonna put us off the island? I told you only live is working in here is his.
Too.
Whatever.
That one working too, but ain't nobody commenting on us.
Because when they were
But ain't
talking about
nobody even on mine.
No, but when they were talking about the shaking, that's what made me look at that. Somebody was
Yeah.
talking about they shake, they don't dab. I was cracking up.
Yeah, nobody's on
I
mine.
never thought men did that. You
Yeah, all them people on yours.
Just say the number of how many people looking. They gone.
Oh, yeah.
Sir, excuse me.
I'm sorry.
You guys
Sorry.
literally wipe. You have to wipe. There's no such thing as shake and rattle and roll and just zip it up.
Grow you one
Have
and
you ever
find out.
zipped up your.
she
Yeah.
can't grow one.
Yeah, I did that before.
Oh, when I was
Done
little.
that? Oh my God.
Frank and beans.
Wait a minute, you did it when you was little, but how old was you? Bro?
I did it when I was grown. I ain't know I was little. I'm trying. I was in the movie theater.
What
You know, you
went
be in a
through
movie
your
theater.
mind?
You know, you be in a movie theater. You go, you see in a movie, and you trying to hurry up and get back. Man,
Oh, and
that
it's
was the
in
first
that
time.
zipper.
That was the first time I was on. That was the first time I was on the bathroom floor.
For an hour.
I can understand. I did my stomach up before.
Hey, if each of one of us could have a local guest, who would it be?
I want to invite out. I'll pass. I want to hear you.
No, what? No, you started.
I mean,
You gotta finish.
I'm
Start.
ready if you're not.
If I had to invite somebody out, it would be like the barbershop's drunk, because he is hilarious.
Who's that?
Alan.
Yeah. Oh, he's hilarious.
I'm
Old
just-
school
I
dude.
don't know if you'd be upset that you know the barbershop drunk's neck.
Yes, he's
What's
in
going
my
on in your
shop.
life?
As far as for
I'm a
comedy.
hairstylist.
Princess, your
Wow.
live working?
It's working. It's doing. Hey,
If I could
somebody-
invite anybody out,
Hey,
I would invite
Shamika.
Obama.
Shamika said hi, y'all.
Obama.
Hey,
What-
Shamika.
You think Obama would come?
Brenda Lewis. What's up, baby? If y'all want to call in right now, please call in 708-223.
We got a few minutes.
53. We got a few minutes.
We got 2
Oh,
minutes.
we got 2 minutes, so
Can
Oh,
somebody
say.
please call?
I would invite for my guest, his name is Daryl Smitty Smith. So I'm pretty sure if the live is on, he's going to hear this. He's a political powerhouse.
he's the mayor of Inglewood.
Mayor Inglewood,
Matter of
very
fact, ain't
knowledgeable about
ain't no-
whole lot of subjects. And I would like to see him here. We could talk about.
We're gonna get him in next week.
And I want to
Smitty
invite
gotta
all my baby daddies.
come.
Wow.
Don't nobody want to see them. Don't nobody want to see them homeless people.
We want to talk about child
Hey,
support.
I want to invite all my baby mamas, but at the same time, I don't, because I would really want to blow this place up
You know
with
what?
them in it.
It's a setup. Don't get the door.
I would like a real life side chick to come on and tell her story.
A side chick.
Yes.
That'll be
I'm-
You
tragic.
talking about side chick?
No, I'm
Yeah.
talking about women in general who
Oh,
call
side
themselves
chick.
I
side
don't got
chicks.
no side
I'm
chick.
I ain't
never
got no
going to
side
speak
chick.
those words
What's
out
wrong
my
with you?
mouth.
Have one.
Like I'm hitting you.
No,
You
you're
worried about my
not
side
hitting
chick?
me,
You know what?
bro.
I'm gonna call your husband now.
Okay, we're about to wrap this up, guys. We thank you for, listening to us.
I enjoyed myself here in Chicago. Got one more show and I'm headed back to the D. You know.
All right, y'all follow me on Instagram, comedian Baldhead Phillips. Where can they follow you at?
They can follow me on Instagram, Martini Harris 21, Twitter, a Toaster Martini, and of course Facebook, Martini Harris. Follow me.
You can follow me on Instagram, 205952, Facebook, 2103. There was another one I can't think of.
My name is Mia Lou, and you can follow me on Facebook. That's MIALUI, and that's all I want you to follow me on.
You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook at Comedian Lil B.
You can follow me on Facebook, Tony Smith, Miss 72.
Thank y'all for coming out for another episode. And we about to go to Walgreens and get Lil B some lip gloss.
And we out.
Lips are dry. Me and my